Hey, what's up guys? Anthony from ASAP Fitness here. Today I got a great full body foam roll routine. Okay, we're gonna start off from our head and into our toes. So go ahead and grab your roller and let's get started right now. So the first one we're gonna do, we're gonna start from basically the top like I said. And what I like to do is we're gonna go on our neck first, okay? So I'm going on neck here on the roller. And just gonna move back and forth very gently here. Okay, not a lot of pressure. Now this is great if you kind of sleep wrong maybe, or your traps are sore, and the soreness will kind of come up to your neck here, your traps. So I just want to start here, work it for a little bit. If you find a knot there, kind of hang out. You can go back and forth a little bit too, kind of work it out. The whole point of foam rolling is to break up that tight tissue and increase blood flow to your muscles to help recovery. Kind of think about you're giving yourself a massage, okay? Good. A couple more seconds here. And we're gonna move to our traps a little bit now. So we're working that upper back now. So upper back, I like to start, kind of just cross your arms around your body. Now if you want to get more of your traps, you can go to the side here. Kind of work that. And go ahead and move to your other side. When you're going, you don't want to move too fast. Try to take short little rolls, and try to work that muscle out, okay? We don't want to do fast ones and do a big surface, okay? When you find a knot, kind of hang out there for a little bit and try to work it out. Okay. Now, we're gonna put our hands overhead and try to get some extension in our thoracic spine here. This is great to just increase the mobility and get the joints moving a little bit in your back. Okay, I'm just gonna keep moving down and down. Trying to get my back as arched as much as possible. Feel a little discomfort, just do a little bit less of an arch. Not a big deal. I can put my hands overhead too, just to increase that mobility when we're going overhead, doing any presses or something like that. Good. Now from my upper back, I'm gonna go ahead and turn over, start getting my lats here. Okay. I know for me, my teres is really tight, so it's a little muscle right here, connects your shoulder to your back basically, and your upper lat. So I'm gonna spend a little bit more time there. When I get there, I'm gonna go back and forth like this, because it feels kind of good. Okay, so just working that out here. So this is a great routine to do really any time of the day. You do this right when you wake up, before you're gonna go to sleep, before and after workouts. It's only 5 minutes, okay? Also, we're gonna switch sides here. Same thing. Really want to work that whole lat muscle here, so go all the way down to the bottom of that lat. Good. After that, we're gonna flip on over. We're gonna get our chest a little bit here. Chest is gonna be a little bit more awkward, because you kind of gotta lay a little bit funky on the ground. And if you're a female, it might be a little even more awkward for you, but try to do the best you can. Do a lot of bench pressing. This is gonna help loosen up your chest muscles. And kind of the same thing, I'm just gonna find that pec major and minor, and just roll it out. Okay, and we'll go ahead and switch sides here. You don't have to spend a lot of time doing each body part. Obviously, if you have a more sore spot in your body, you can hang out there for longer. It might be more knotted up. It might require a little bit of extra work. But today I'm pretty fresh and we're just kind of doing a general one, so I'm kind of just gonna spend the same time on each part. You can go here more to your deltoid. You want to get a little more of your shoulder. And if you want to do even more of a stretch, you can kind of turn your torso this way while you're doing it. Excellent. Now we're gonna go back to our back here. We're gonna work more on the lumbar back, or lumbar spine. Right here, I'm just gonna let my body kind of rest here. I'm gonna wiggle kind of back and forth. Oh yeah, I might get a little pop every now and then. Okay. I like to go back and forth on the muscle too, because it gets all the angles of it, rather than most people when they foam roll, it's just straight. And you don't really get the sides that much. But your muscle, basically 360 degrees, so you want to get as much as you can of it. And also here, I'm going to kind of turn this into an actual stretch for a second. I have a really tight psoas, so what I like to do when I'm in this position is I'll bring my foot over and then turn. And this is going to stretch my psoas really good. And I just always do this. This is my routine. And it feels just really good. It opens up that hip. And then we're going to hit the psoas here in a second. And then I'm just going to turn to the side here. Just also give my obliques a little bit. And a little bit of my butt. But mostly getting that stretch in your psoas here. Okay, now we're gonna flip on over. We're gonna start our quad, or we're gonna do our quads next. We're gonna start upper quad and more hip flexor. Then we're gonna move down all the way down to the kneecap. Okay, so I'm gonna start high here. Like I said, get more of that psoas now. I like to turn to one side just to intensify it a little bit. And you should feel some gunky spots here. And when you do, like I said, it's kind of stay there a little bit longer. If you don't have a foam roller yet, you're new to foam rolling, I recommend getting a foam roller that's a little bit softer, because you won't be used to doing it. Go ahead, switch sides, and it won't go as deep. Okay, so you kind of get used to the sensation, I guess you'd say. But if you've been doing it for a while, you can get a harder one like this, or even I have a really big PVC pipe that's really hard, and just helps it break up a little bit more. So you get used to doing it, the soft one won't get as deep as you like anymore. Good, so we're gonna move down to more of the quad now. I like to do 2 legs at once. If you don't feel it that much, you can go one leg and put all the weight on that one quad and it'll get a little bit deeper. But for the sake of the video, we're just gonna do 2 at the same time. Quads are easy to find knots. When you find them, kind of hang out there for a second. You go back and forth, like I said, side to side. It's really going to intensify it. And then also, when you find a big knot, you can even stay there and bend the knee. And it's going to work that knot through the whole range of motion. So if you're squatting or something like that. Good, and as we're going here, we're just moving down a little bit further each time. Good, now we're getting like right above that kneecap, so it gets a little spicy here too. Make sure you're turning, like I said, getting like the inner quad and also the outer quad. Okay, this feels good right here. I like doing this one. Yeah, and I do a little bend there every now and then. And then I'll also get a little bit of the inner thigh there too. Good, we're almost winding down here, almost done. We're gonna get the IT band a little bit. So I recommend putting the foot like this, keeping the bottom leg straight. We're all nice and easy. You'll find some gunk in here too. Your IT bands get really tight when you're running a lot. And we're gonna do our calves next, which if you run a lot, your calves are gonna be really tight. Switch here. Yeah. I don't like to do my hamstrings too much on the foam roller. It's a little awkward, and also it doesn't get very deep. I just don't feel it much. So we're actually not gonna hit the hamstrings on the foam roller, but I'll show you guys a better one for that. Awesome. So last one, guys, kind of winding it down here. We're gonna do our calves. For our calves, we're just gonna do one at a time. We're gonna cross one leg over. So I can put more weight on that other calf. And same thing, I'm gonna start on the upper calf towards the knee. I really like to go back and forth in the calves here. And even move my ankle around, just to get different parts of it. Definitely find some knots here. Like I said, just kind of moving down every so often. It does get a little more gunky towards the Achilles, but that's all right. Oh yeah, that feels good. So let's get my body ready for a workout now. You know, increasing the blood flow, I'm gonna feel a lot looser, more range of motion. And it's gonna increase your performance. And then also if you're doing this after your workout, it's gonna increase your recovery. Go ahead and switch legs. It doesn't take very much time, and it feels good after. So, win-win-win. Yeah, it's a little good. You also notice too that usually one side is more tight than the other. So you kind of know maybe you gotta spend more time on one side more than the other. But that's gonna help, or further help increase, decrease your risk of getting injured. Your body won't be compensating as much. Go ahead, roll it down. We're almost done here, guys. Excellent. Great job. It's a little bit longer than 5 minutes. That's all right though. Still a great routine here. Full body. I feel ready to go. Hopefully this video helped you out, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment below if you guys need any help with anything else with the foam roller. Check it later.